Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel, okay? And I promise you, you will not regret it because we bring out lovely content about family, love, and relationship. So today's video is a continuation of the pregnancy journey we spoke about in our last video, where we shared our experience, our waiting experience and everything. And guys, thanks for your comments, thanks for your words of encouragement, and thanks for some of you also sharing your experience. Okay, we see all those and they go a long way. All right, so there are really some parts also we didn't really talk about, which you're also going to be talking about in this video. So sit back.
From the last gist or story, we had confirmed, we had not we checked it with a pregnancy test strip, and it was positive and everything. And I told my husband, and there's a video of that. I will upload the video. I will just drop a link to that video. So my husband was like, okay, let's go and confirm. Like, so for our confirm, we're like, let's go and do scan. So instead of going to maybe do the pregnancy and those blood, we're going to do scan. And that's how we went to one hospital in Port Harcourt. The doctor came in, did the scan, and then he said that
Going back to what he said, he was like, well, it was at the end of everything though. We actually didn't know the intention of the doctor. Yeah, because we just don't want to draw conclusions, but we just suspected two things. Either he saw us as a young couple, first children, wanted to extort money from us, or he was actually saying the right thing and just wanted to just be on the safe side. There were two different things, so we don't want to draw to conclusion. But what he said was, he said the sack that is carrying the baby, he said the sack, I don't know, he said it's very tiny, and so it means that the baby is going to be very, very small.
Not even small. He said that the pregnancy needs to be supported.
Yeah, you know when something is...
That it's a very tiny sack. You see, very small.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable with the size.
That so
we need to support the pregnancy.
We need to support the pregnancy with something.
With drugs.
Yeah, that my wife needs to start taking drugs and everything.
Hormonal drugs.
So when we now asked him now, okay, because that alone puts a little fear.
Like I was scared.
Like kind of like because like we said, it's our first time.
So the doctor then said that to support this pregnancy, we have to buy a drug. So we told him, okay, what's the name of the drug? Let's go and buy the drug. He said he's not disclosing the name of the drug. That was the first question mark. They're like, why are you not disclosing the name of the drugs to us? So he said the drug there in the hospital. And the drug is, I've forgotten the amount, one outrageously expensive amount.
Yeah, and he will be the one to...
And he will be the one to give it to us. And he's not going to give it to us in the pack. He's going to just like open it up and put inside those their medicine cellophane. My husband was not cool with it because it's like anything that does not have transparency, it's just shows that they may be, because we're transparent people, you understand? We believe in at least... let us know what you are giving my wife. Let us know what you want us to take in.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell us the name of the drugs. You don't want to give us any information. You just said it's a pregnancy supporting drug to support the pregnancy. And this aunt is calling. I asked, is it pregnant care? It's not pregnant care. Like, I'm like,
is it well woman?
Is it well woman? It's not well woman. What is it? He says he's not telling us the name of the drug, and the amount was just ridiculously expensive.
And it's not like it's a small hospital, like a very big
hospital, like very big. So it's not a small hospital that you say.
And it's one of like the senior. I think it's not the owner.
It's the owner of the hospital, like the big. I don't want to mention it's not like big time owner of hospital, big doctor, big hospital. So my husband just said, okay, we'll get back to you. So it was still putting fear in us, kind of. I don't know if it was putting fear or if it was just a medical advice. But it was saying he's giving us a professional advice as a doctor, and he's telling us to get this drug, that we have to buy the drug, that this sack is very tiny, that if I go, I may lose the pregnancy. This, it was just mentioning stuff
so many things,
that I was already shaking like this. I'm like, okay, so my husband said, okay, I don't have the money here with me because that money is really big. So when maybe we would come back and everything, so he said okay. So when we left, so when I said, we're not coming back here.
I just knew something was kind of fishy. Like I just knew something was kind of fishy. I said this guy was just saying that these people is their first child and they want to do everything to go there. I said, please, I'm not coming back here
My
again.
husband just
Like,
told me, say, we're not coming back here. I like, you see the cry here. I'm like, eh, what do you mean you're not coming back here? Like, because I was worried, I was scared, I was shaking. So he was like, there's something fishy. This man is not saying the right thing. So he said, let us give it 2 weeks and let's go and do scan somewhere else. If after 2 weeks, is it 2 weeks or 1 week? If after
was it
that,
2 weeks? I said,
or was either 2 weeks or 1 week. So if we
wasn't it
go,
1 month?
it was not 1 month, so it was 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
said if after 2 weeks I will do scan somewhere else and they say the same thing this doctor is saying, then fine. We cannot say let us buy the medicine. Say, but he's not buying any medicine. No. That he said because first of all, I just missed my period. I just confirmed with the pregnancy strip that I was pregnant. So it's like even if safe, it probably would be too small, safe for him to have seen blah 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 blah. Because it was just week 5 or so of the pregnancy. So that was how it was. That period was not easy. Like me, I was not happy. Like I was not settled because I'm like, this one should not go and happen, God forbid. And that was.
I know if you would have held me responsible.
I don't you like this. I don't you like this. But that's the thing with just knowing who you are in Christ Jesus, Sha, because if you don't know who you are, if you don't know the God you save, you will fall for everything, every information.
Yeah, you get to know when it's kind of difficult for a professional in a field to be telling you something, and you that you're not that exposed in that field, especially when it's like your first time having that kind of experience, you are now like wanting to now, you know, like say drag knowledge with the person or feel as though you know more than the person. But I just felt like in me that it was too early for a doctor to be telling me what the size of my baby is going to be, and I need support. Support in what way? Support in what way?
We need to support pregnancy.
Like, how do you support
So I
pregnancy?
even told him I'm taking
don't
pregnancy
understand.
care already. I'm taking pregnancy care. I'm taking folic acid. He said no, it's not folic acid. It's not pregnancy
You see
care.
the way the guy was
We need
doing in the hospital, like
support hormonal drugs.
So I just told my wife, I said, you see this hospital? I said, I'm not coming back here again. And that was like till we came to the UK, and we didn't step our feet back to the hospital again. Because after the 2 weeks after I told her, okay, let's give it 2 weeks, let's see. So in that 2 weeks, I didn't even take it as a prayer point, to be honest. It's not like it's pride, but I just feel there cannot be an issue. I didn't take it as a prayer point.
That was always the word you were saying. So you like, there cannot be an issue. Like
I said there cannot be an issue. So I didn't even take it as a prayer point or anything. I just left it. So after 2 weeks, I think she was one that reminded me, okay, we now went to a different scan entirely. We didn't even tell them that we had any experience with any doctor.
You said that when we are going there, we should not tell them the doctor has told us anything, that we should just go there as a neutral this thing.
So we didn't tell them we've had any experience with any doctor. We just went there and they did the scan, everything they checked. We just asked them, hi, what's the scan like? Is she pregnant? Yes, of course, there's a baby growing there. Yeah, how is the baby? Fine, everything is okay. And that was all. Nothing again. I didn't bother going to ask anybody. Fine. Yeah, so.
But me, I never even told the doctor, that new doctor. I told him that we did scan like 2 weeks back.
You're the one that brought it up.
I brought it up. After he had told us everything was okay and it was fine, so I told him that we did scan 2 weeks back, and the doctor said that the baby needed support, that baby is very small and the rest. So the doctor that even said that, who will even do that kind of thing, and who would say that kind of thing to you, because that's so unprofessional. And secondly, that was too early. He said I said it was too early to judge, because it was telling me as at that time you were, I was like maybe like 7 or 8 weeks.
Yeah. So
it was like, so if you did it 2 weeks back, that means you were like 5 weeks or so. So it was too early to even do scan and the rest. So
that was how we just forgot about that matter totally, and then we had to start with a new hospital and a new doctor and everything. And so that was how we got out of that phase. So the moral of everything we're just trying to say is that, number one, Okay. Um, Everybody will always have an opinion on things about your life, about the things you are going through. Everybody will always have an opinion. Okay. But the first point of contact is you and the God you are serving.
Your agreement with God.
That's your first point of contact. You understand me? Because if you want to live your life based on what people have said, based on what people are saying, because they can analyze things from their professional point of view and the rest. We're not saying don't agree sometimes to what your doctor is saying, but when you have like a very, very good understanding with God, for you to have trained yourself, your spiritual life in a way that when something is going wrong, you know that this thing is wrong, you can clearly ascertain. Because for me to have that confidence to tell my wife, that's a very risky thing, because I know why she was scared. You understand me? Even me, if I was the woman at that point, I think I would be scared also. But women were not the ones carrying they had that feeling the this thing, But when the man was just saying it, something in my spirit was not just agreeing. So the confidence I had was not like a normal human confidence. It was a confidence that was coming from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You understand me? So those are just the things, because it's applicable with every area of your life. When a feedback is being given to you, maybe you went to check something, and you stand your ground and said, no, this is not it. Your declaration at that very point in time, because what did the Bible say? That life and death is in the power of the tongue. So what you start declaring from that point, when that thing is mentioned, it might even be that the doctor was correct, but because we stood our ground and said, no, this is not possible, there is no issue here, and we said, okay, fine, let's give it some time and see. It can be that life came and whatever was the issue was sorted out at that point in the spiritual realm. So it's possible that has happened. But your first response when a feedback is being given to you for something that is not a positive response as what you want, your first response to it is very, very important. Just imagine if we have accepted it and we have gone back home, we'll start crying, oh God, why? This is not what you planned for us. This is not what you told us. This is not your promise for us, and everything. At the end of it, we now went to meet the doctor. Sir, please take the money, give us the medication, and my wife will start coming to the hospital, start taking medication and the rest. It can be that God has even sorted it out. By the end of the day, we are giving glory that the doctor and the medication was what preserved the baby. Why is something that God can do in the twinkle of an eye.
So, like you said, trust in God, listen to your doctors. But like we said, we didn't really listen to this one because it was very, very fishy also. It was fishy. Like, why are you not telling us the drugs? Why are you not explaining everything to us? We're supposed to be informed.
I just probably why he was not telling us, because maybe he feels we'll go and get it somewhere else. We'll not come back to him or something.
And I feel like maybe the price was, because I don't think there's a drug that will cost that much amount.
It's possible it's cost that amount, though.
I think
like it's a two-way thing. He might be right, he might wish us well, but maybe he was not doing it the right way. So that's just it. But I don't know.
The thing is, everybody's story is different. Everybody's story is peculiar to them. This is our story. This is what we did, and this is what we believe, and it has been working for us.
Yeah.
And I'm very confident in my husband. I don't believe I just said that. But I'm actually very confident in my husband, because in as much as things may have happened, but I'm very confident in him because I've known him for long. I've seen him saying some things, and it has actually happened. You understand? Then to when we're in school, there was a time I was always being robbed. My lodge, they will rob. As you are going back, as I'm leaving fellowship, they will rob. I was always, my phone, they were stealing my phone and everything. So one day I came back from fellowship, came back late, and they robbed me on the way home. And when because he left his house that night, and then he came to my lodge to see me because I was crying. They had robbed me, taking my phone, everything. So he made a statement that they made some declaration. He said, I was in year one then. He said, you will leave this school, you will graduate from this school, you will never experience robbery again. You will leave this school. Anything can go on, but see your phone, you will not misplace a phone. You will not lose a phone. They will not steal your phone. After those declarations, believe you me, I bet this is with the language. There was no issue of robbery again. So I said in a lodge that they will rob around my lodge, but they will not rob my lodge. They will rub, but I would see, because I was upstairs, I would see them rubbing the next lodge. I would see some girls running, like they're rubbing and everything, but they were not rubbing my lodge. They were not, I was not experiencing, like, I would be coming, I would say everywhere is quiet. I'm like, what happened? They say, just finish rubbing, just finish rubbing. So before I came, they had already done the robbery. And so there's just some things that have happened in the past that makes me hold to his word. You understand? So I believe in his word. So that is why when he said that thing, I also did not go behind his back, because I could have let go behind his back. I go and buy that drug from the doctor and be taking it secretly. He will not know. But because I believe in his word, so I have confidence in some things, because I've seen it work. I've seen him making some statement, making some declaration, and I've seen it coming to pass. Like literal saying it, even sometimes that I know there is no money, there is no nothing, I'm thinking, how am I going to start this business? Wanted to start one logistic business. He said, don't worry, money will come for this business. And truly, the money came. We got the bikes, we got the riders, we got a partner, we got everything. So I've seen declaration, even him saying by this time next month this thing will work. Actually, it actually did work. So that was it. So like I said, every story is peculiar to themselves. We're not encouraging you not to listen to your doctor. We're just sharing our own experience, our own life story with you.
It's everything she has said. It's not me. It's God. We give God all the glory. Not that kind of thing. When they want to introduce a guest minister, when they now come, this guest minister has done this. In fact, when this guy smile, devil run. When he close his eyes, blind eyes open. The way the minister carried the mic, please, everything you have ever said, it is all God. It is God. We are without God, we are nothing.
Exactly, Sha.
Without God, we are nothing. Without God, we are nothing.
So
we're all just God is helping all of us. Let me put it that way.
So this is it for today's part 2 of our pregnancy journey. Part 3 will be coming up soon. Bye. Bye.
Bye.